Hey sunshines, I am Jade and this is my online diaries. In today's video, I'm gonna talk about my experience moving abroad and how everything was and how everything is. So the day I was told that we are gonna be moving abroad, I was quite excited. I pictured a lot of things, a lot of wonderful things and so on. So like I think a month before that, I was officially signed out of school and I was just home with my family, and we basically spent the last few days with my family at my grandmother's place, and it was quite nice, guys. Like, those memories, I wish I could go back. It was super nice. But anyways, now the day came that we had to fly out, and it was a very emotional day, but we just had to. Okay, so my uncle booked a bus for us to now go to the airport, and we all went, you know, my whole family, everyone took us. It was so nice. But when we got to the airport, our flight was already boarding, so we did not have time to, you know, have the last conversations and all that. So we had to give each other hugs, like, you know, fast. Everything was just so fast, and it was emotional because everyone was crying, we were crying. There was just snot and trana, alles was net alles. Okay, so now we got into the aeroplane, and my sister and I, we are still crying because, like, imagine you leaving everyone behind, guys, going to a country that you don't know, are you gonna come back alive or whatever. Okay, so that time I'm emotional, I am stressed because my phone was giving me problems, guys. And if I'm to be honest, my phone exploded like 2 days after we arrived here. That's how bad it was. My phone didn't even give me a chance to take pictures, you know, from the window or anything. I could not do any of that because the phone was giving in. Anyways, we landed and I was still excited. So we got out of that plane. Guys, I'm telling you, reality hit me so bad in the face. Yeah. I'm telling you, it's not like South Africa and Namibia, you can just drive or you can fly a few hours. This is like a 2-day flight. So there's no going back or running back. You are staying here. So I now become emotional again because I'm like, sure, did I really leave the people? I left my family, I left my friends, I left everything, and all I have left is memories. Okay, and to be honest, like that last week or 2 weeks before we came, I wanted to spend time with my friends and, you know, with the people, but unfortunately I could not due to some reasons. I could not. So all I had left was the school memories where we were in school uniforms and all that. So we landed, and now we were picked up by my stepdad. He eventually showed us around the place, and you know, my small sister, she was quite excited because, you know, and I was also excited, but then my facial expression was just not giving, you know, it dropped immediately. And we now got home, and that night my sister cried so bad. I don't know, maybe that was the only time that reality hit her, that we won't be able to see those people in a few months or a few years. So she starts crying. She starts crying, And eventually I also start crying, and we both start crying. And my mom now, she talks to us, she's telling us A B C D what, and you know, we eventually stop crying and we go to bed. Mind you guys, we came here in summer name, so the sun is out, it's light, everything is just, it's nighttime, it's still light. Now back in Namibia, when it's like nighttime, it's most dark. Now here the light is still lighting even when it's supposed to be dark. And now I can't sleep because this light and everything is just, you know, it's frustrating because I don't know anything. Fine, we now close the blinds that like give the room a complete darkness. So yeah, we sleep. And now school started now in August. School started in August. It was the first day of school. My school started at 10 and my sister's school started at 8:30. So my parents first took her to school, and then I stayed behind because I had to get ready and all that. And after that, they took me to school. Fine. As I walk into the class, like, I noticed that I'm the only dark-skinned one, you know, the only African. And now everyone starts laughing. It felt so bad, like, because I'm already in my own bubble and now people are laughing and everything, you know, I'm just in my own emotions. What if I decided to burst out and start screaming? You know, what if I decided to make a whole drama, like a whole show that day? Fine, immediately my eyes start filling with tears, but I let it slide. I go sit down. And now we were not taught, but we were told about the rules of the school, the time we're supposed to be here, the food that is gonna be given, the breakfast now basically, the library, the canteen, all those things. We were told about everything. Fine, we now go to our class where our teachers now also tell us about their class rules and what they expect from us and what we are supposed to come with tomorrow. Fine, I now walk back home with the longest road, my dear. I walk back home with tears in my eyes. I had my earpods on with music playing, not even thinking, is this place dangerous? Is it safe? I did not think once about any of that. I now walk back home. I get home. My mom asked me, how was the first day of school? I was like, no, it was okay, you know. Everything was fine, everything went fine. And now she can see I'm not fine, but she's like, okay. And then my dad called me, and then my dad was like, oh, my child, you know how dads talk. How was school? How was what? How is everything? I was like, no, everything is okay, you know, everything is going well. Can't see that time, my dear, I want to cry, I want to burst, you know. And then, like, 2 months or so, I was like in my own shell. I was not myself, guys. Like, I wanted to go back home. The thought of suicide had me like, it had me so bad, guys. It had me so bad. Like, I thought there was my only way out, but there was not. So now, even if my parents and my sister, they went to the ocean, they went to the mall, they went anywhere, I would stay home because I was not myself. And like, for me, it's like, I don't want to go out and then just because I am not okay, the next person should also not be okay, or the next person should be worried because now I am looking like this, I'm looking sad, and now these people are happy. Obviously people are gonna think what's wrong, okay? So now I go to school, and now when I got into the class, my name was like pasted on the table where I'm supposed to be seated. and then there are two boys seated behind me. Then they start having a conversation and they mention my name, and I'm like, okay, that's quite weird because we still don't know each other. It's like our second day of school, and you know, we did not even talk, so why are you mentioning my name? Fine, they mention my name. I don't turn around, I don't ask them what is this about, I just let it slide. And now the teacher comes in, the teacher tells us about A, B, C, and D, and we now automatically have a class, you know. So everything went well that day. Everything went well, but I was still in my shell. I was still, you know, I was zoned out, but then at the same time I am still here, but I'm zoned out. Okay, so yeah, like after that my mom sat with me and she had a very serious conversation with me, and that made me realize that I have to come out of this. I need to pull up my socks. I need to do this even if it makes me uncomfortable. I need to go to school. I need to socialize with people. I need to learn this language. I need to open myself up to learning new things, basically. So that's what I did, and now everything is okay. I met with some people from different countries and all that. So now I made friends. I did not make friends, guys. The way we became friends was through our teacher. Basically, he said we had to get to know each other and, you know, just talk and become friends. So that's how we became friends. But for me, it's quite frustrating because we don't understand each other on that level, because they don't speak English that well. I don't speak the language that well. We're still learning. So yeah, it's just like a whole Google Translate situation. But nonetheless, school is like, it's doing its thing now. Now that I understand a bit of the language, it's better. But first it was so frustrating. I had this app on my phone called Duolingo. I would do that thing and I don't understand anything. I would just select, and that green bird would make like weird sounds when I don't have a correct answer. It frustrated me so much because I'm trying my best here. And okay, so yeah, that's like my story. I think I said everything. If I did not, I will make another video again. Yeah, so like the food, guys, I miss the Namibian food we had. Mind you, there's no KFC. There is like the things we have in Namibia is not here. It's not here, so it's a whole culture difference, and everything is just, you know, everything is just, yeah. And for me, it's like, it's quite, I don't know, I'm still adapting. I'm almost like, it's almost a year that I've been here, but I am still adapting. But I think it's going well, guys. But anyways, as I was saying, anyone that's going through the same situation that I have been, my motive is don't give up. Don't think it's the end of the world. It's just the beginning. It might be a, you know, a rough beginning, but then the ending will be a soft ending. And that's what I always tell myself each and every day, that, you know, the finish line is still far. You still have this long way to go, so you can't give up now. Like, you want to give up and do what, actually? So yeah, just you know, do your best. Even though it's not your best, do your best. Even though someone tells you, no girl, no boy, like, what are you doing? Do it. Like, for me, I am still shy to take out my phone and record in public, but I'm like, I need to start doing that. I need to start doing it, because that person is just gonna remember me for that few hours, and then they won't remember me ever again. Yeah, they might come across my videos on the internet, but then they will be like, where have I seen this person? They will think so bad that they don't even remember. Okay, so this is actually day one of me trying to post consistently. So guys, please be kind to yourself. Love yourself unconditionally, because if you do not love yourself, there's no one that's gonna love you. You should love yourself first for the next person to see, okay, this person is doing what they're supposed to do, and that person will automatically also love you. But then if you talk bad about yourself, what do you expect from the next person? So I have officially come to the end of this video, and this is day one of me vlogging and posting consistently. I officially do not have ideas of what I am gonna post, but I am gonna just pick up my phone and just record, and then eventually the ideas are gonna come. So yeah, please like, comment and subscribe for more videos, honey. Bye.